Flosstube, it's Kerry and Stitches. It's Friday the 11th of August. Happy Royal Cross Stitch Day. Welcome to my channel if you're a new viewer. It's lovely to have you here, and welcome back if you're returning. Welcome back. Busy 2 weeks. What we've done. I had 2 days in hospital for a bad shoulder. Long story short, doctors were concerned because I had pain here and here, and they were like, could be a heart attack. Probably not. Pretty sure I've just pulled my shoulder. Go to A&E. Went to A&E, then got transferred to MDEC and spent 2 days there. Guess what? Pulled my shoulder. Wasn't a cardiac episode. Hey ho. I got lots of stitching in there. It was great. Audiobook stitching. I weren't prepared. But the staff are fantastic. So, and the bruise is finally going for my cannula attempt. So, I've had 2 days in Newcastle. 2 days in Newcastle for work. Didn't get to see any sights and sounds or anything, but oh, lost the back of my earring. Didn't get to see any sights or sounds other than a road. So and a Premier Inn. Food was great though. Really good food. In fact, that you know, it's fairly kind of standard, but really good. Sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, sorry. I've been like wanting like sticky toffee pudding ever since I'm back. So, yeah. So did that and went to the Festival of Quilts, which was amazing. I've got a slideshow. I got one of those, a slideshow at the end of just a few of the quilts I took pictures of. There were hundreds. Big, small, group quilts, individual quilts, some historic pieces, as well as lots and lots of shopping. So got a bit of haul today. So yeah, Stitchy Bug's been a bit, I just haven't had time. It's been, you know, it's been busy. We've just been really busy, so haven't had a lot of time to stitch, or I've been really tired from recovering from everything I've been doing. So we're going to just run through. I think I've only got 4 whips, got no finishes, I've got no fully finishes. It is FFO weekend coming up a couple of weekends time in Daily 30, so I will get in some stuff done. Anyway, look at that, 2 minutes, and yeah, let's just crack on, and I can fill you in, and I'll talk a bit when I do my haul. I'll tell you a bit about Festival of Quilts. So, Hive Rules by Primrose Cottage. I am stitching this on 32 count. There we go. Oh, that's not the cover picture, is it? That's the cover picture. Hive Rules by Primrose Cottage. I'm stitching it on 32 count Murano. There we go. So, cool for colours. So I did take this to Newcastle with me and got a little bit of stitching in on it. So pleased with that. I stitched on Huck Farm recently. So this is Huckleberry Farm by the Blue Flower. Oh, I can't get it out. There we go. That's where I'm at the whole thing, and I've been working on the house, so I've basically put in, and the house is slightly in the wrong position, but it won't matter. One more row on here, then, well, you can't really see that there is. Oh, there you go. So I'm pleased with how I'm doing with that. I like stitching houses. I like blocks of colour. I love stitching blocks of colour. Next up we've got Autumn Towne by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Oh look, upside down. There we go. And this is on Huckleberry Farm 36 count Snowy Skies by Sparklies. So Autumn Towne is on 18 count Ada, which is Woodland. 18 count Woodland Ada from Fabric Flair, which is an exclusive for Lakeside. And there we go. So since you last saw it, I have filled in, I've done this house here, this roof here, and start of the house. It's a yellow tree, probably most of this in the windows, so quite a lot. Still absolutely loving working on it. Can't see me stopping anytime soon. Well, I don't intend to stop until it's finished, but not constantly working on it. You know what I mean. Definitely stitching, kind of giving myself like a 50 by 50 block to do a month. It's working wonders for me. Sharon and I have already decided on our project for next year to work like that, because it definitely is working. Next year's project will be Violet's Blue. Okay, so well, I've been stitching on Well Rounded. That was a whip go. I'm not sure if it was an August or a July whip go. I think it was July. So whip go by Hands On Design. Whip go. Well Rounded by Hands On Design. I'm going to fish my third oldest whip. So my oldest series. Even though it's one chart, I'm counting it as a series. So I did, oh, not that bit there. There we go. I did a little bit more on the Never Ending Mandala. So I did the green on that now. So that's all the green done. So basically I need a little tiny bit of brown still in there. Repeat these two purple bits here and here, and then there are some lighter purple kind of bits that go in there. And then it will be done, and that will be spring done eventually. Anyway, I'm not going to do that at the moment because it's not been called for whip go. Can't remember if I showed you this one. So these are all 28 count mystery Zweigart linens that I picked up in a charity shop, and they were unnamed, but they are Zweigart because they've got the orange line. So that's that one. These are the summer ones, and then we've got where I'm at with, apparently, oh, and that's the Summer Blooms one. So I literally need to do the banner at the bottom that says bloom, and then the word summer at the top. So exciting, coming on. And that's it for my whips. I put a few stitches into one of the Grand Prix tracks I've got, but it was literally about 50 stitches, so I'll just show you that when it's finished. Let's have a quick look. Lot. That's it. That's your lot. Right. Plans. It is a pop-up weekend in Daily 30 for World Cross Stitch Day. I am planning on stitching it's gone. Quilting Bee. I'd really like to get it done. I think there's only about 1,500 stitches left in it, so fingers crossed on that one. Fingers crossed. Other than that, it's probably going to be finishing Well Rounded. Bit more on what it's called. I want to say Huck Farm, but it's not Huck Farm. I'm not going to stitch on Huck Farm for a while. Or maybe I will. Basically, it'll be these 4 whips plus Quilting Bee. Let's go with that. That's fine. Okay, so Cross Stitcher magazine, issue 400. Came with a nail file, and yeah, came with a nail file and the kit to make a little holder for it. So there we go, Cross Stitcher 400. Okay, let's have a look. Trend spotting is dragonflies. But on Emma Louise cross stitch. Stitching with Julian is duck head. Below What's It Offers, and we've got a York House. Pet Portrait Cushion. Oh, Doreen Jones was it? Oh no, Maria Diaz. It's quite cool though, you could just stitch, I guess, one dog. Made it in for the Facebook group. What tool or gadget in your workbox would you not be without? A pencil, because I'm always making notes about stuff, always. So pencil for me. We've got a palmistry hand. Pretty Poses. That's pretty. Dragonfly Dance. It's got a whole big stitch kind of panel in the middle, which you could easily find a nice over dyed for that. Sewing cushion. That is Doreen Jones, because I saw it on our website this morning. Llamas and Alpacas letter library. And obviously numbers. Interview with Baby Riley. You'll be familiar with some of her designs. What else we got? Okay. Tanya Santarelli. Okay, so we've got this design by Tanya Santarelli. I've never heard of her, so it's a new designer to me. Well, actually, they're 35 count Edinburgh linen. That's a you know, it's not very often that cross stitcher goes linen and a high count like that. Sunshine. Amanda Butler. And we've got part 2 of the Delft tiles. Some cards. The next Landmark series. Cool, I do like those. So you've got Millennium Centre, New Grange Tomb, Osborne House and Port Marion. And then a really, really cute little Stitching is My Therapy, which is all in the same sort of colours and designs as the kit. And they basically, you just need one extra colour, I think it was what the pink is in, an additional pink, yeah. And then next month, it is a black work version of they did colours of the seasons like last year, like spring, summer, autumn, winter. Now they're doing patterns, so that's cool. And then you've got a little squirrel for scissor fob. Quite like the patterns, that's quite cool. You know, I like a bit of black work. So that's cross stitcher. Right, Festival of Quilts. Oh no, hang on, not Festival of Quilts. I've signed up for Heather Link as my homeboy's bookish swap. So brought a pattern. I don't know whether I'll use this one, but I saw it and I liked it, so I bought it. And it was Well, it was cheap, as you can see. Oh no, that was what I printed this morning, but I only paid like that kind of money for it anyway. So I was like, I like that, buying that. That's by Cross Stitch Traveller on Etsy. I'm also behind with my Grand Prix at Spa. I'm going to get that done. That's Abby Bella Stitch. Right. Festival of Quilts. Had a wonderful day. Big thank you to Kate at Sparklies for my complimentary tickets. So we caught the train up with hubby, who met his friend in Birmingham, and they had a catch up for the day. And Lot and I went off to the NEC, National Exhibition Centre, up on the outskirts of Birmingham, to the Festival of Quilts. So basically it is a festival of quilts. They have lots and lots of sewing themed shops, stalls and things, as well, demonstrations, workshops, as well as lectures, as well as big exhibition of quilts. Some are historic ones, some are most of them are just made by people and entered into the competition, because it kind of forms a big competition. I've got a slideshow for the end, so you can see some of them. These are just ones that I took my eye. I didn't take lots of photographs this year. I think last time I went I took about 50 photographs. I only took about 20 today. So we got to see, when we were at Grand Central Station in Birmingham, saw the big mechanical bull that they did for, because it's now in New Street, or Grand Central New Street Station, which they have for the Commonwealth Games. And they still have it moving and everything, every hour or so, raising money for, I don't know if they do it all the time or just like the weekends or stuff like that. But they have it raising money for charity and stuff. So, and we saw the mascot as well. So those pictures in there too. What did I get? You want to know what I got, don't you? Okay. So one of my favourite kind of craft stalls there, TP Crafts. I've linked everything below. We basically bought some funky trim. Saw it, went, you know what, I think I need that in my stash. And then we just got, they had some really cool kind of like shabby chic craft reeds. And I've got loads of bits and bobs. So we just brought a few odds and ends just to help us make it. Oh, with the scissors. So I've got other bits we can put on, so I just wanted to just pad out the stash a bit with it. And yeah, some free sewing cotton by Madeira. Okay, yes please. Not from that store, but from just generally the Festival of Quilts store. What else did I get? So obviously it's Festival of Quilts. I had to buy some fabric. I couldn't find it. They had, although they had a Liberty stall, a Liberty like kind of fabrics thing, I couldn't find anyone just selling Liberty fabrics. I wasn't looking that closely, but last time I seem to remember there was quite a few. This time not so much, just selling flat quarters and stuff. There weren't many doing flat quarters. Anyway, so I just got a scrap pack. So some sunflowers. That's probably too small. Just some various prints. I like that one. These were all in a bag together, so that I thought it's actually quite a nice wipe. It's be good for some backing fabric as well, as it's just kind of quite plain. More sunflowers. Lottie like this one, so it's got script and it's got music and things on it, and then just some white, always handy. So that was just a little bundle I got. We got, lots of vintage, some vintage doilies. Lottie's going to try and make like a big wall hanging using embroidery hoops and stringing them from, I've done one like that. So, but we kind of need some more this size and smaller. So we're just kind of keeping an eye out for some more vintage doily kind of coaster sized ones just to fill in the gaps. So what else did I buy? More hexagon papers, so 2 different sizes just to try and make some ornaments with. I got chrysanthemum pieces, which makes that kind of, and it kind of, they had quite a few with them that they used for sunflowers, and I was like, I love that idea, so I'm going to try and do that. I seem to have lost 3 of the kits. They must have fallen out on the floor. Let's see. Oh no, they're under here. That's all right. There we go. Had a lovely chat with a lady called Nancy on the Lena Patchwork store, and actually went to a little one of her lectures just about sort of first steps in English paper piecing. Now, you saw my quilt last time. I've been doing English paper piecing for about 10 years. Nothing more than my hexagon quilt, but it was nice to go because she kind of like gave you like, here are 3 techniques for basting, and sort of ways, kind of just some tips and tricks and things. So I feel like I've learned something, and so which was good. And then they had some ornament kits using different shaped papers, and that piqued my interest because I've made hexagon things before. I've made little wreaths using hexagons, made bookmarks using hexagons, made the little snowflakes last year, like kind of pin cushiony like ones. But they had that one that's using honeycomb papers, and then they had Christmas pudding using pentagon papers, and a curved wreath and using petal pieces, which was cool. So really pleased with, and there's enough in the whole kit. And so my theory is that, so I'm going to give those a go for some new Christmas ornaments, and I'm sure I can. And then they've got an online shop, and I can order sort of packs of the papers like that if I want to make some more, because I have got loads of small scraps of Christmas fabric and things, so it'd be great. I'm looking forward to doing those. I also, from a different store, which was Ashmead Designs, got this one which makes a little star, and this is done using, this is a slightly different one. They kind of have it using kind of like a, I can't think what they call, a hexiform. Yeah, so yeah, I went to 3DM Designs, and she is the cross stitch lady. She sells a lot of the American cross stitch. I assume it's her husband runs the their eBay store, Jeff Smith. It's all linked below. So I picked up this one. There were so many, lots and lots of charts that I didn't have, lots I do have. But I was just kind of like, do you know what? Let me pick something up that I keep kind of overlooking. And I do like the Stitcher's Garden from Tiny Modernist. It was all the Tiny Modernist ones that caught my eye this time. So, I don't know. And then I picked up a couple of little pumpkin jingle bells, because pumpkin jingle bells. I'm going to pop these in this bag before I lose them. Oh, see? Nearly lost it. And then, last but by no means least, not that it was the last stall I went to, but Kate at Sparklies. So, are you ready for my wonderful, wonderful Sparklies haul? I bought this before, and I've set for Heather for her one of our Christmas swaps, which is Scorpio, and I love this. It's a really nice sort of mottled green. And that's only a 9x10 cut. We've got that 18 count Ada, and another piece of 18 count Ada in Autumn Glow, which is a fat quarter. Oh, just under a fat quarter. Love this colour. And then I picked up a couple of, Kate often has a kind of missed eyes and odd sizes and things box, so I pick up, I like rummaging in there and seeing what I can find, because you never know. think this one's got a tiny, yeah, this one's got a little tiny dye spot on it there. Otherwise, it is gorgeous. So just a really nice aqua, and that's 32 count linen. And there was this scrap, small scrap of, oh, that's quite true. Don't know what it is, don't know what count it is, but it was pretty. And then this long piece of sort of butter yellow, oh, that's quite true. 25 count, which is what I'm going to do that Jardin Privé on, providing it doesn't have any like over what needs me to do any over one. So that was my Festival of Quilts haul. It was a wonderful, wonderful day. I got, you know, I certainly enjoyed my time. So, oh, one other piece of fabric happened to come this last week as well, which was my fabric of the month from Crafty Kate. Good grief, words today. Right, nearly through. Charity shop. Just carrying on with my English paper piecing kit. Found a pack of papers. These are originally from a magazine kit, but I was going to buy some of the honeycomb and didn't at the quilt show, so happy getting those. I did do a bit more English paper piecing and put together this piece. I basted some of these when I was in Newcastle and then just kind of put this together. As you can see, I don't really kind of, I mean, that kind of had, this one actually had a bit of thought to it, kind of. So I did start kind of doing the reds, greys and black and blue, and then kind of went blues around the outside. And then I think I'll try and feed into some green. I don't know. It's just going to happen. So there we go. Anything on my quest roll, Lordy? I was going to show you. No, not really. Just bits and bobs. Had a lovely card from Liz. Say thank you for her giveaway ring. So thank you, Liz. And she also sent a pattern, which I already have. So I am giving it away to you. Liz said I can. So there we go. So if you would like to win the certain part of the Sewing Friendship one from my heart to your hand, if you'd like to win this, just say heart. Yeah, let's go with heart. And I'll draw that next time. Winner from last time for the Noah's Ark is Karen C. Karen, I've got your address. Just confirm with me that you haven't moved. And Boo's Mummy 2004, you won the calendar. So can you message me, because it's all here for you, waiting to go. So there we go. Right. I'm going to tidy up and stitch, I think. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Just loving a quick, do my usual quick look around. Can't see anything else. So until next time, friends. Enjoy the Festival of Quilts slideshow, and I will see you all in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye bye.